Hey y'all, welcome to the Esoteric Empire. My name is Atayla. We usually do tarot readings here and talk about astrology and just different spiritual, philosophical things. But today I wanted to talk about how you can find the right tarot reader for yourself, because I know a lot of people have questions about that. So if you're interested, make sure you stay tuned so we can jump right into this video. So I have a few tips on understanding like if a tarot reader is right for you. Okay, so the way that you need to identify if the reader is right for you is by understanding what type of reader they are. So there's a few that I've listed as far as the type of reader. Some people have more than one trait to how they read, or some people are all of the above. You also have some people who are, they can change out how they read or what they will provide for you depending on who you are as a person. All right, so let's talk about it. Okay, the first type of tarot reader is the counselor. Okay, so the counselor is going to counsel you through your issues. They're going to baby you through your issues. Not to demonize the counselor, but I think a lot of people that go into getting a tarot reader, they don't understand that not all tarot readers are there to counsel you. Meaning they're not here to help you understand why you do what you do. They're not here to help you understand the mental state that you're in or the emotional traumas that you're surpassing or trying to get through. Some readers are just there to answer, what questions you have. So if you're looking for someone to help counsel you through your feelings, help you understand why you're doing things, get to the root of the why, you need a tarot reader who's more of a counselor. Counseling tarot readers tend to be caring. Okay, they actually care about the person. They want to get a connection with you, or they have been through things themselves, and they'll open up to you about those things so that you can feel connected to them, so that they can help you understand what you're going through. So if you need a person like that, that's a counseling type of being, you need to find a counselor type of tarot reader. They have a therapeutic energy to them. Okay, so the next that we have is the investigator. The investigating type of tarot reader is a person that they just want to get to the roots of what happened. Okay, so they want to help you figure out all the details of when, how, where, with who, their sign, things like that, the type of person. They want to help you get to the bottom of that. Okay, so if you are going through something that you want to know answers to, but you don't really need them to help you get past it, that's who you need. You need an investigator. This basically means someone who's going to get to the root of the problem quick, fast, in a hurry. They don't care about your feelings with it. They don't care, if you get through it or not. They just want to give you an accurate understanding of what went down, how, who, where. That's it. They just want the tea. Okay, so you need an investigator type of tarot reading if that fits the type of situation you're going through. Okay, next we have straight up with no chase. Okay, now this is something I feel like a lot of tarot readers can be, but they choose not to be. Straight up with no chase, in my opinion, is a tarot reader who's going to give you the facts. They're not going to make things sweet. Okay, you have some tarot readers who they still give you a good reading. There's no such thing as a bad reading unless it's just inaccurate. But they're going to give you a reading where it's not always going to sound nice. It's going to tell you what you're doing, how you're doing it, and what you're doing. It's going to tell you what that person that you keep asking about, what they're really doing. They're not going to tell you, oh, they're doing this, they're cheating on you, but maybe you can make it work. Like, no. Straight up with no chases, they're cheating on you with 2 girls or 2 guys, they've been doing it for this long, or they're lying, like very straight to the point. I find that the tarot readers that are like that, honestly, are more traditional with how they read, I would say, especially if you're doing things with like the Black community and people who like throw bones and things like that. Like if you're dealing with hoodoo, that's the type of readings you're going to be getting. It's not really like there's no solution added to it unless you want me to come do work for you or something like that. Okay, so that's the type of thing with straight up with no chase. It's just straight to the point. Okay, so there's also tarot readers that I'm calling that I do work to fix this. Okay, so basically you tell them what your situation is. They may do some divination to figure out, okay, what's going on, and then they know what they need to do in order to help you. So when you deal with the I do work to fix this type of person, they're going to know and they're going to validate if what you're saying is true first, and if they're responsible. And then they're going to go in and they're going to see, okay, what can I do? What can I whip up? What can I do, spiritually? What work can I do to fix this situation, this problem for this person? Now, this is more a lot of hoodoo people will do this. People in the South, a lot of people who do a lot of like Santeria or root work and things like that. These are the type of people you're going to find that do this. So they don't necessarily always read tarot, but they do work with divination to figure out what's going on and what we need to do to fix this. This could be for court. This could be for, you know, trying to have a cleansing on yourself or seeing if someone is doing bad on you. Love work, things like that. So this specific type of reader will trickle into other type of avenues of things that I've mentioned prior. So if a person is I do work for you type of reader, they most likely have another type. They're probably straight to the chase. They may have a little dash of counsel in them, okay? So these are the type of readers that you want to seek out if you're looking to fix the problem, okay? But you have to know if they do work in the first place, because just because someone does work doesn't mean they want to do work for you, okay? Then you have the tarot readers who do the checkups, okay? So the checkup readers are most of what I see on YouTube. They just come in, they do like a monthly or weekly, bi-weekly, or you may be a client. Like for me, I have clients that come to me monthly, and we see what's going on, and we see whatever needs to be said. We pinpoint it and say, okay, this is going well, this is going well. I see this kind of changing up. Let's see if we can fix that. That's a checkup. So it's more of the, I just want to make sure my spiritual health is right. I want to see if my money's coming in. I want to see if there's anything I need to look out for. The general readings. Now, when you're looking for this, you can go on YouTube and you can find general readings. But I definitely encourage you, if you're someone who's constantly checking in, you might want to get with a tarot reader that you feel comfortable with to start to see what's going on. You want to have someone who gets to know your chart, your energy, you know, so you can get very accurate understanding of what's going on if you're constantly watching your readings. That's the checkup. So it's like your doctor. It's a family doctor. You come in once a month, maybe every 6 months, depending on what you agree to, and you just see what's going on, what you can do, opportunities coming your way, what to look out for, whatever you want. That's a checkup tarot reader, okay? And then we also have all of the above, okay? We have like the remedy person. We have the person who's a counselor at times. We have a person who's going to do work for you. We have a person who's going to be straight up with no chase. You know, there's all of the above. And so then they just decide for each person what they need to be for that particular client or person that's coming to them to do the work for them. So by no means am I the gatekeeper of divination and readings and things like that, but I feel like this was necessary for you to understand. In order to find the right tarot reader, you have to know what you're expecting from them, okay? You can't just say, I need you to do a reading. You need to know what you're trying to get out of it. You need to know if you want to come back to this person, if you ever want to see them again. You need to know if you want details. A lot of tarot readers don't give details, okay? So if you want all of that, you need to know what you're going into first, and understand that if you're not paying a reader, don't expect to get the utmost attention. Don't expect to get the details if you're not giving them anything, because it does take energy. It is a service. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be checking in to see what's going on. So if you want to have a real deep understanding of what's going on in your life, depending on whatever type of tarot reader that you're looking for, make sure you're compensating them, because they're giving you things that you wouldn't necessarily know, or they're giving you confirmation, or they could be doing work for you on your behalf. And you wouldn't have that if it wasn't for them doing it, okay? So make sure that you're taking care of your readers. Make sure that you understand that tarot reading and divination as a whole is a gift, it's a service, and you should honor that, okay? And if you feel like the person that you're going to is not resonating with you, go to another one, or just take your time and find a new one. But don't force it. Never force a tarot reader, okay? All right. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope that this made sense. Let me know if you have any other questions pertaining to this type of topic when it comes to divination, spiritual work, spiritual advisors, and things like that. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Bye.